Alright my peeps, it is now time for part 2 of the prediction game video for CM Punk versus The Rock with the WWE Championship on the line. Now, something that's not in this game, a stipulation that's not in this game, but will be in the matchup, is the fact that if The Rock gets himself disqualified or counted out, then he will lose the WWE Championship this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber. So, the usual champion's advantage, where if they get disqualified or counted out, they retain the championship. That does not apply this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber, at least not for this matchup. So, CM Punk is at an advantage storyline-wise slash kayfabe-wise. Anyways, if you checked out part 1 of this video, I said that I think The Rock is going to win the matchup this Sunday versus CM Punk. He won the first match at the Rumble, where CM Punk was the champion to end this championship reign. Well, actually, initially, it looked like CM Punk had won. When the lights went off, and then you heard The Rock getting beat up by the Shields, and then lights come back on, The Rock is taken out, he's been put through one of the announcers' table. CM Punk then put him back in the ring, went for the cover, and got the victory. It looked like, oh, CM Punk, retained the championship, he's still a champion. So at that point in time, at that very moment, I was like, oh, nice. I was happy about that. But I was like, okay, then The Rock's probably going to win the championship at the Elimination Chamber. But then Vince McMahon came out. They restarted the matchup. Rock hits the spinebuster, hits the people's elbow, gets the victory, and is the new champion. So CM Punk is now invoking his rematch clause at the Elimination Chamber right before WrestleMania. So whoever wins this match. Oh, and hey there, Frank Jagger is online. He's making his weekly appearance. What's funny is that this guy appears a bunch of times on some of my videos, goes online. Anyways, like I was saying, whoever wins this matchup will be facing off against John Cena at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. So either way, it's going to be a rematch. Either it's going to be a rematch between CM Punk and John Cena, since they've already had some one-on-one matches for the championship, and also not for the championship, or The Rock versus John Cena, which is most likely what's going to happen, a rematch from last year's WrestleMania, which a lot of us have been predicting pretty much ever since The Rock announced that he's going to be facing the champion, whoever the champion is, at the Royal Rumble. At least for me, when he announced that, I was thinking, okay, then CM Punk might, if CM Punk is still the champion, then I could see The Rock beating CM Punk and then, defending that title against John Cena. In the first match, though, The Rock versus John Cena, they were talking about it, saying that it was a once-in-a-lifetime match, but it looks like it might be, as somebody in the comment section said, it looks like it's more of a twice-in-a-lifetime match. Anyways, one of the reasons why I think The Rock is going to win, well, obviously John Cena versus The Rock. It's very, very likely that we're going to see Rock versus Cena 2 at WrestleMania 29. And on top of that, The Rock just won the championship against CM Punk. He ended CM Punk's 434 days, his long-ass title reign. Basically, The Rock ended it, at the Rumble. Now, would they really have The Rock win the championship off of CM Punk and that really, really long title reign, and, and the possibility of the title reign being even longer, just so The Rock can hold on to the championship for, 2 weeks or so, and then have CM Punk win it back? I really don't think so, because at this point, if CM Punk wins back the championship, he starts from the beginning. He starts from zero. He doesn't start back from the 434 days. It's a brand new. It would be a brand new championship reign, and pretty much the streak would be over, which was a big part of that championship reign and what made it so cool, or so important. The fact that CM Punk defended that title against so many guys, beat so many guys, to retain the championship. A lot of top superstars, a lot of main event guys, and had the longest title reign of the last 25 years. That is a big accomplishment. Really, huge accomplishment on CM Punk's part here. And you know, it wouldn't be the same if CM Punk wins back the championship, because, like I said, he starts from zero, and it's no longer that 400 something, you know, days of, you know, being champion. So with The Rock beating CM Punk at the Rumble, I definitely think it's the start of, you know, The Rock's championship reign, and CM Punk's championship reign has come to an end, at least for now. Punk winning it back and then defending it at WrestleMania, you know, wouldn't be the same, and it would have been just, if they wanted CM Punk to go into WrestleMania as the champion, pretty sure they would have him go in as champion, you know, undefeated, or at least, you know, still the champion for 400 something days or 500 days come time for WrestleMania. That way, whoever beats CM Punk, or whoever would have beaten CM Punk at WrestleMania, it would have been a huge victory, because that guy would have ended CM Punk's long title reign at the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania, making the title victory much more epic than if CM Punk were to win the championship back, have a title reign of just a couple days, and then lose it again at WrestleMania. Now, if the plan isn't to have The Rock versus John Cena in the rematch at WrestleMania, then what could possibly happen, but to be quite honest, I don't see this as a very likely chance, because it could happen without this happening, the scenario I'm going to go over right now. What could happen is you have CM Punk actually beat The Rock at the Elimination Chamber. And then The Rock, being the champion, or the former champion, after CM Punk beats him, he would be entitled to a rematch clause. But then you also have John Cena, who has won the Rumble matchup, so he's entitled also to a match for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. So then you've got CM Punk, the champion, you've got The Rock, the former champion, who is getting a rematch, and you've got John Cena, who won the Rumble, to earn a shot at that championship. So you've got a triple threat match right there, CM Punk versus The Rock versus John Cena. What's good about that match is, you know, it's not a rematch like CM Punk versus The Rock, or The Rock versus John Cena, but it's a whole new match. It's a match we've never seen before, and it's a triple threat match involving The Rock. We haven't seen The Rock in... We've only seen him in a one-on-one match against John Cena, in a tag team match, teaming up with John Cena. I think a triple threat match with these three guys would be freaking awesome for WrestleMania. I don't think it's gonna happen. And if it does happen, then they don't necessarily need to have CM Punk win back the championship at the Elimination Chamber. They could just have CM Punk complain about losing the championship, or lose the match at the Elimination Chamber in a way that kinda justifies CM Punk getting another title shot at WrestleMania. Or he could beat John Cena in a one-on-one matchup on Raw or something like that, and Vicky can maybe put CM Punk in that matchup, and then they have a triple threat match at WrestleMania. And although I'd really like to see a triple threat match with these guys, the chances of it happening, in my opinion, at WrestleMania at least, aren't very likely. Maybe in the future, maybe after WrestleMania, they have The Rock versus CM Punk versus Cena in a triple threat match. I'd like to see the match. Even if it doesn't happen at WrestleMania, I'd like to see it down the line. As far as CM Punk goes, really, I think he's going to lose this match at the Elimination Chamber, and then go on to face either The Undertaker at WrestleMania or Ryback. If The Undertaker can't make it, or if he's too hurt, or he's not, you know, going to be having a match at WrestleMania this year, then I could see CM Punk versus Ryback, since in all their matches, Ryback, you know, got screwed over by the Shields. And pretty much every single time Ryback was about to beat CM Punk, he was about to win that championship off of CM Punk, but because of the Shield, CM Punk won. So they could have a one-on-one matchup like at WrestleMania where the Shield doesn't get involved, or they're banned from ringside or something like that, or maybe they do interfere, but Ryback nonetheless gets his revenge and wins despite the Shield's interference. Or they could have somebody even out the odds. I'd prefer to see Taker versus CM Punk, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. if Taker does indeed though compete at WrestleMania, I definitely think it's gonna be CM Punk as his opponent. It's just the question, I have is Taker gonna compete at WrestleMania? Not is Taker gonna face off against CM Punk if he does compete? Because if he does compete, pretty sure his opponent is gonna be CM Punk. But anyways, that's pretty much it for my prediction. I'm sticking with The Rock winning here, and I wouldn't be too surprised if after The Rock wins, John Cena comes out and they have a stare down in the ring. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Let's try and make these Elimination Chamber prediction game videos the highest rated ones yet since it's Road to WrestleMania time. Let's top the Royal Rumble. With that said, I'm out guys.